Welcome to Hazel's Heroes for October 1984. Remember, Hazel's Heroes is jointly sponsored by the Hazel Park Schools and the Hazel Park Lions Club to recognize students who do outstanding things in their community. We have 4 students who have been selected by the Webster Elementary School as being doing an outstanding thing in their school this month. Let's see who these students are and find out what they did. Hi.
Hi.
Well, your name is Laura?
Yeah.
And what's your last name, Laura?
Rydell.
Laura Rydell. How old are you, Laura?
11.
11 years old. And 11-year-old kids are usually in the 3rd grade, right?
No.
Wrong. What grade are they usually in?
6.
The 6th grade? Is that true with you?
Yeah.
So you're in 6th grade. And who's your teacher?
Mr. England?
Mr. England. What do you do in Mr. England's class?
Well, we have eggs in our class, and they hatch into chicks.
Eggs?
Yeah. And they hatch into chicks, and they hatched Sunday, but only one made it, and it died yesterday.
Oh, it did. Did you guys have a funeral for it?
No, we buried it in the courtyard.
Oh, did you? The whole class go out and do that?
No, just the janitor.
Oh, I see. Now, where did Mr. England get the eggs to do that? Can you get just regular eggs and make them hatch like that?
No.
What do you have to do? Where do you get those
You
eggs?
have to get them from a farm.
What do you have to do to make eggs hatch?
Put them in an incubator and keep them at a certain temperature.
Do you know what that temperature is?
Around 100.
It has to be kind of warm like the mother chicken would be sitting on the eggs. Huh? That was a neat experiment. Was that in science class, huh?
Yeah. He does it every year.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
Has he ever had chickens that grow up to be big chickens? I mean, little chicks into big chickens?
Well, he usually keeps them for a couple weeks, and then he gives them away.
Oh, he does. I bet your mother's glad that you didn't bring one home.
Yeah.
What would you do with the chicken in the city, huh?
I don't know. I think my cat would get to it.
I'll bet your cat would, because they really like chicken, don't they, huh? We're glad to have you here. How long have you gone to Hazel Park Schools?
6 years.
6 years, ever since you've been? You never gone to another school?
Well, I came here, like, in the last 2 weeks of kindergarten.
Oh, you did. Where'd you come from? Remember?
Across Wisconsin.
Oh, all the way from Wisconsin. Glad to have you here. Laura? And we got some other girls over here. Hi.
Hi.
And your name is?
Naomi Shelton.
Naomi Shelton. And Naomi is, you look about 11 years old. Are you 11?
Mm.
Oh, good guess, huh? That makes you in the 5th grade.
6.
Oh, gee, I missed. Okay. Are you in the same class as Laura?
No, I'm in Miss Kachula.
Oh, I can't say that name. I know her, but I just really have a hard time saying that name. What are some things that you do in that 6th grade class?
We play the computer when our work's done, end of the day.
What do you mean play the computer?
We work the games like addition and for reading.
The computer can help you read?
Mm.
And it can help you do math?
Yeah.
Do you like the computer?
Yeah.
What kind is it?
An apple.
An Apple. Do you know how to load it and do all that kind of stuff that they have? See?
I take computer class.
You take computer classes? When do you take computer classes?
Super Saturday.
Oh, you are a Super Saturday kid? Tell me about Super Saturday.
We work the computer and type up the things that he gives us the sheet.
Now, wait a minute. Are you telling me that you go to school on Saturday?
9:30 to 11:30.
What about cartoons?
I don't like them.
You don't like them. And you go to school every Saturday? And you get to computer class?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be pretty good at that pretty soon, aren't you? Are you a help to your teacher or with other students who are on the computer?
Yeah. We work together.
Do you? That's very good. And how long have you gone to Hazel Park Schools?
Just for 1 year.
Where did
6.
you come from?
In Detroit.
Detroit? Well, what do you think of our school system?
It's better.
It's better? Just better. I was hoping you'd say it's really super.
It is.
It is? It's really what?
Great.
Oh, that's better. That's better. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
And your name is?
Sean Menser,
Hi, Sean. And how old are you?
9.
9 years old. And I think 9-year-olds are in the 3rd grade. Did I get it right?
No,
What grade are you in?
4th.
Oh, you're in 4th grade. How do you like 4th grade?
I like it a little.
You like it a little. Did you like 3rd grade? Who's your teacher?
Miss Price,
Miss Price. And who was your teacher last year?
Miss Benoyan.
I bet you Mrs. Minoyan would be glad to know that you liked her class so well, huh?
Yeah.
But you got to move on. Tell me some things that you like about 4th grade.
I like playing the computer and playing chess and reading my book.
You have a computer in your class, too?
Yeah.
Oh. What kind of things do you do on the computer?
We like do our spelling words on it and see if we can get them right. And we do math on it and reading different things.
Do you use the computer every day?
No.
Okay. What kind of a computer do you have in your class?
We got an Apple.
You have
Apple
one?
II.
Okay. And can you load it and do all those kind of things?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You're going to be learning that. Maybe when you get to be a 6th grader, maybe that's when they teach you. Huh? We're glad to have you here. Now, our last hero from Webster School is?
Showman.
Hi, Michelle. And how old are you, Michelle?
9.
9? Then would I guess that you're in the 4th grade, too?
No.
No, guessed wrong again. What grade are you in, Michelle?
5th.
5th grade?
Mm-hmm.
And your teacher is who?
Mr. Patrick.
Mr. Patrick. Do you have fun in Mr. Patrick's class?
Yeah.
What are some fun things that you do in Mr. Patrick's class?
We get to play the computer. He gives out times and we get to play the computer in our time.
Let me ask you, does every room in Webster School have a computer?
I don't know.
You don't know, huh? Maybe I should ask your principal one of these days if you do, huh? What kind of things do you do on the computer?
Play math. We do the countries. We name the states of the countries.
Wow.
The capitals and...
Well, just listening to you girls telling me about the computer, it sounds like it really helped you a lot in terms of your school, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet. Tell me something that you learned in your class today.
We learned how to do our times tables.
And you know all your times tables now?
No.
And how far do you know?
Up to my 6s.
Up to your 6s. And how did you do those? Did you do those on the computer or just have to learn them?
We had to learn them.
Oh, and did you have a test on it?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, and you passed?
I don't know.
You hope so, huh?
Yeah.
All right, tell me why you 4 girls, what did you guys do that made you a Hazel hero?
We helped staple newsletters.
You helped staple newsletters? I understand that it was kind of a rush job, right? And you guys had to give up some of your own free time?
Mm-hmm.
Did you? How did you feel about giving up your own free time?
It's okay.
I mean, you could have gone outside, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could have been doing other things,
Mm-hmm.
but you preferred to help out the school?
Yep.
And all of you guys worked? How long did it take you?
Couple hours.
A couple of hours of stapling?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You guys are a credit to your parents and a credit to your school. We're glad that you guys are Hazel's heroes from Webster School. All right, we have 3 heroes now we have 2 from Edison School and 1 from Longfellow School. Let's start off with this young lady from Longfellow. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Amy Spivak.
Amy Spiewak. And how old is Amy Spiewak?
10.
10? You almost didn't know, didn't you, huh? You almost had to think there a little bit. Okay, and that makes you in what grade, Amy?
5th.
5th grade? What do you like best about 5th grade?
You're older than the other kids.
Yeah.
And you get to do better things.
You get to do some things that you couldn't do when you were in 3rd grade? Like what?
To me, I like working instead of doing other things. And you get to do more projects and more funner stuff in gym and art.
So you guys get the benefit by being older, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's your teacher?
Miss Arnold.
Oh, I know Miss Arnold. I've known her for a long time. She makes you work hard, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm sure you don't have a problem about working in her class, right?
No.
Okay. Why are you a Hazel hero, Amy?
I'm honest. I show good leadership. I'm a good worker.
What do you do? What do you do to show good leadership?
Mm.
What does that mean? Show good leadership.
Like, just to, I don't know.
Well, you must do something that shows that you're a good leader. Aren't you? Don't you work in the school?
Yes.
What do you do there?
Like what I do in 5th grade?
No, like what do you do? Aren't you? You're not a. Are you a service squad girl?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about service squad girls. What do service squad girls do?
You get picked to go in a certain room and you straighten up, or if you get like an older class, like maybe a 3rd or 4th grade class, you can check their papers. Or if you get like maybe a little kindergarten class, you have to straighten up.
And put on boots and coats?
Yeah.
Okay, and what class do you work in?
Miss Birchie.
Miss Birchie's, and that's a pre-primary class, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little tiny kids. And I understand that Miss Birchie thinks that you really work hard. What'd she tell you? She said that you did enough work for
2 service squad jobs. Like, right now, I'm doing the work of 2 people.
Unbelievable. I have a hard enough time doing the work of one person. You know that? I really do. We're glad to have you here. Glad to have you helping out those kids in Miss Birchie's class. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
And what's your name?
Amber Hughes.
Amber Hughes. And how old are you, Amber?
6.
And you got nice brown eyes, you know that?
Blue.
Oh, they're blue. I was just wondering if you would pay attention. And you did, didn't you? And what grade are you in? 6th
First.
grade?
First.
Oh, the 1st grade. Must be that you're 6 years old. Who's your teacher?
Miss Sullivan.
Miss Sullivan. Okay, I think I know Miss Sullivan. She runs a pretty tough class, doesn't she? What does she make you do in that 1st grade class?
She makes us do math.
She makes you do math? Anything else? Are you learning to read?
Yeah.
How do you learn to read? What does she do to help you?
She calls on people to read on the books.
Oh, yeah? Can you read books now? How did you learn how to do that?
I learned.
And who helped you?
Miss Sullivan.
Oh, she did. You didn't learn how to read until just this year? Boy, oh boy, you've learned to read really quick, haven't you? Do you like 1st grade? Did you like kindergarten better?
I learned how to read in kindergarten.
You did?
Huh?
Holy cow. Kindergarten? Oh, goodness. And now you're just doing it better and better, huh? All right, why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I do good work, and I'm always finished before the other kids. And I help my teacher.
What do you help her do?
I help other people do the math and everything.
So when Miss Sullivan is really busy and someone has a problem, you can kind of help them out a little bit? That's really good. And I understand you're just a really good example. When you're supposed to be doing things, you do it, and you don't goof off when you're not supposed to. Is that right? Boy, that's really good. You know, if you stay doing that, you're going to be a really good little girl. I'll bet you everybody would be really happy with you, huh? Okay, glad to have you here. Yeah, our last hero from Edison School is...
Scott Nielsen.
Hey, Scott, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How old are you, Scott?
I am 10 years old.
10 years old.
Yes.
How long have you gone to school in Hazel Park?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
Where did you go before?
I went to Leo Clark.
Leo Clark School?
Yes.
And that's in Hazel Park School District, right?
Yes.
Then your parents moved and you moved with them, huh?
Yes.
Hey, how you like Edison School?
Well, I think that's the best one I went so far.
Is that right?
Yes.
Even better than Leo Clark?
Yeah.
Boy, I better not tell Mr. Mexie. He's going to get all mad, isn't he? Huh? Okay. Who's your teacher?
Miss Coleman.
Miss Coleman. What do you do in Miss Coleman's class?
Well, I am the president of the classroom, and we work and we do fun things now and then. And
Like what's fun?
well, she lets us maybe go outside sometime and can do projects in class and stuff.
What kind of projects?
Well, like making, drawing and stuff.
Do you like art?
Yes.
What part of art do you like best? What do you do in art class then, I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, we just draw and cut out stuff and paste and stuff.
Are you do you draw at home?
Yes.
What kind of things do you draw?
Cars and
Cars.
planes, houses and bushes and all
Yeah.
that.
You mentioned that you were president?
Yes.
How old are you?
10.
10, and you're already president?
Not quite.
How'd you get to be president of your class?
Well, the people voted me for president.
They did?
Yes. They nominated and voted me.
They just put you right in there. What do you have to do as president?
Well, when she leaves the room, you have to, see if all the other kids behave and do their work while she is gone.
So you're kind of like the boss in the classroom when the teacher steps out for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Say, why are you a Hazel hero?
Well, I behave in class, she said, and I I get my work done all the time. And I behave.
Glad to hear that. I guess getting your work done and behaving are probably two things that go hand in hand, huh?
Yes.
So I'm glad. You show good leadership by doing that. And obviously, your fellow students think that you're a leader because they elected you president, right?
Mhm.
Glad to have you as a Hazel hero for October 1984. All right, our next group of heroes come from Roosevelt School and from United Oaks. Hi.
Hi.
Big John's the name, right?
Yep.
I,
John Schunmeyer.
I have a hard time saying that name. I don't think I can make my lips do that. How do you say your last name again, John?
Schunmeyer.
Schunmeyer. Did I say it right?
Schunmeyer.
Schunmeyer.
Almost.
Almost. I could say it from now until doomsday and probably not get it right. What grade are you in, John?
I'm in 6th grade.
Okay. What do you like best about 6th grade? Nothing, huh?
Right.
Oh, come on.
Probably the computer program.
What do you do on the computer, John?
Usually we do math programs or something.
Does your class have a computer right in it?
Right. Every 2 weeks we get it.
Every 2 weeks?
And then we keep it for 2 weeks and then trade off with the other class.
Oh, whose class are you in?
Mrs. Gibson's room.
And who do you have to trade with?
We trade with, I don't know.
It's another 6th grade class?
No, I don't think so. I think it's probably the 5th grade class.
Okay. So when you have the computer, you like really working on the computer?
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you work on the computer when you were 5th grade?
Yep.
Did you? What kind of computer do you have at the United Oaks School?
An Apple.
An Apple. Do you know how to load it and do all those things?
Yeah.
How'd you learn that?
From my 4th grade teacher, Mr. Chad.
Oh, so Mr. Chad taught you how to do it?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you gone to Hazel Park School?
All my life.
And you're 11 or 12?
11. I have to think
You
about
almost
that.
forgot, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're 11 years old. Okay, so you've gone to school for probably 6 years in Hazel Park. All right. Yeah, good. You like schools in Hazel Park?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like best about schools in Hazel Park?
Gym class.
Gym class. Who's your gym teacher?
Mrs. Susko.
What kind of things you do in gym?
We play games unless we have this physical fitness thing that we're doing right now.
Are you getting physically fit?
Sort of.
What do you have to do to get physically fit, John?
Exercise.
Exercise? Every gym class you exercise?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Hey, how come you're a Hazel hero, John?
Oh, my 4th grade teacher picked me because he said I was had good grades and had good leadership skills.
Well, I need to know what leadership is, but before we get back to leadership, I want to know why your 4th grade teacher chose you. Did it take you 2 years to get on this program?
Well, he's picked me this year for captain of the safety patrol and to help him teach and research as I help teach the computer class.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we started this year.
Oh, super. So you're like a teacher then?
Yeah, I just help them.
Help kids learn how to insert the discs
Right,
properly and
yeah.
things like that. What do you do as captain of the safety patrol?
I go around and make sure they're all on their post and have their belts on and make sure they're doing their job and stuff.
So you're kind of like the boss of all those people, huh?
Yep.
Oh, big cheese. Hey, sounds like you'd be a good guy to have around the school. If I ever get to be a principal, I think maybe I'm going to see if I can find John, make him come back to the elementary school. Hi.
Hi,
Your name is?
Michelle May.
Michelle May. And what grade are you in, Michelle?
6.
At United Oak School?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in his class?
No,
Well, who's your teacher?
Mr. Sparbeck.
Okay. Does, what, do you have a computer in your class
Mm-hmm.
all the time?
No, every 2 weeks.
And then you shift back to somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
Do you share with John's class, do you know?
No. I think it's Mr. Chad's.
Mr. Chad teaches 4th grade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you shift it back and forth. What kind of things do you do on the computer?
Math programs, we do. Every Friday, if you're a good student, you get A or B on your report card. We get to play Taxman or something like that.
Taxman?
Mm-hmm.
What is Taxman?
It's like Pac-Man.
Oh, it is. So it's a real game.
Yeah.
Oh, so you really get to play a game on a computer, not a math game or something like that.
Right.
Okay. What do you like best about 6th grade, besides the computer?
The teacher.
The teacher. So you like your teacher. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. That makes learning fun, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why are you a Hazel hero?
My principal and the secretary in the office picked me because I'm student secretary in the office.
They don't have a real secretary? I mean,
They do, but at lunchtime I go there and answer the phones and stuff for her.
oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
When somebody calls, how do you answer the phone at United Oak School?
United Oak student secretary, may I help you?
Mm-hmm. And then they say, I want to talk with Mrs. Whitehead.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's not there, what do you say?
If she's not there, we take a message.
And then what do you do with the message? You have to write it down and all that?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you can't spell a person's name?
You ask them.
You do? Do you ask how to spell a name
Yeah.
so you get it right? Wow. What do they kind of do?
We get to play Taxman or something like that.
Taxman?
Mm-hmm.
What is Taxman?
It's like Pac-Man.
Oh, it is. So it's a real game.
Yeah.
Oh, so you really get to play a game on a computer, not a math game or something like that.
Right.
Okay. What do you like best about 6th grade, besides the computer?
The teacher.
The teacher. So you like your teacher. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. That makes learning fun, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why are you a Hazel hero?
My principal and the secretary in the office picked me because I'm student secretary in the office.
They don't have a real secretary? I mean,
They do, but at lunchtime I go there and answer the phones and stuff for her.
oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
When somebody calls, how do you answer the phone at United Oak School?
United Oak student secretary, may I help you?
Mm-hmm. And then they say, I want to talk with Mrs. Whitehead.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's not there, what do you say?
If she's not there, we take a message.
And then what do you do with the message? You have to write it down and all that?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you can't spell a person's name?
You ask them.
You do? Do you ask how to spell a name
Yeah.
so you get it right? Wow. What other kind of duties do you have? When do you eat your lunch?
I eat it while I'm there before lunch. During lunch period, I eat it.
While you're right at the desk? You
Mhm.
sit at Mrs. Guthrie's desk and
Right.
eat lunch?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if the phone rings and you have your mouthful of sandwich?
You finish chewing and then you answer the phone.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Glad to have you around. I bet you're a good secretary. Hi.
My name's Anne-Marie Silky.
Anne-Marie Silky?
Not I'm at the end.
Say your name again then.
Anne-Marie
Anne-Marie, and your last name.
Silky.
Silky. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hi, Anne-Marie.
Hi.
And how old are you?
6.
6. Since you're 6, I'll bet you're in 1st grade. Oh, boy, I'm glad I got that one right. Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Anderson.
Mrs. Anderson. What do you do in Mrs. Anderson's class? What do you do in 1st grade?
We do math and handwriting. We got 3 math papers. Well, my mom picked me up at 1 o'clock today to go here. Today I had to get the works papers. I haven't done, and we drove over here, and I had to leave them in the car.
You had to leave them in the car?
Yeah.
Because you have to do them when you get back?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, I hope you get them done. Are you going to?
Yeah.
Is that homework? Wow, you got a homework because you're a Hazel hero. That doesn't sound good to me. Does it sound good to you?
Yeah.
Do you learn to read?
Yeah.
What do you do when you read?
If we pass our words, we get, all of our words, we get a poster.
You get a poster? What does it say on the poster?
Nothing. Just Olympics.
Just Olympics? That's all it says?
It's like, no, it doesn't say that. It shows you, like, there's volleyball, basketball.
Oh, and if you do a good job reading, then you get that?
Yeah, if we passed all our words.
Oh, boy, I'm so glad. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Well, I picked up in the playground during recess, and I picked up glass.
You picked up glass?
Hmm.
Why would you pick up glass?
So nobody will get hurt.
Is that why you did it?
Yeah,
Come on.
I did.
You did? That's really very good. Who were you worried about?
All the kids in the school.
You were. Well, how come you have such a grown-up girl that's in the sixth grade? I mean, in the first grade.
Because I have,
Well, that's just a grown-up attitude, isn't it? That really is. Caring about other people?
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds really good to me. We're glad you're a Hazel hero, and you're a good one, too. Really glad to have you here, Anne-Marie. And our last Hazel hero. Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
Jennifer,
Jennifer? And how old are you, Jennifer?
4 years old.
4 years old and you go to school? What school do you go to?
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt School? What's your last name, Jennifer? Childress? Is that your last name? How do you get to Roosevelt School?
The bus takes me.
You ride a bus? Does somebody go with you? Or can you ride a bus all by yourself?
No.
Oh. What?
Somebody drives me.
Somebody drives the bus, they come by your house and pick you up?
No, for Bonnie's, they pick me up.
They pick you up at Bonnie's? Who's Bonnie?
Bonnie lives by Betty.
Oh, Bonnie who lives by Betty. Oh, I'm really glad you told me that. Now listen, who's your teacher at Roosevelt School?
Miss Montez.
Miss Montez? What does she make you do in school?
She makes me eat and play.
She makes you eat and play? Oh, that sounds like a good class. I wonder if I can go there. Eat and play? You eat in school? What do you eat in school?
I eat toast and I eat spaghetti.
You eat toast and spaghetti? Oh, I hope not at the same time. You have toast for breakfast and spaghetti sometimes for lunch, right? And you're in the Head Start program, aren't you? Okay. I heard some really good things about you. Can you tell the people why you're a Hazel hero? You remember what you did? You were on the bus, weren't you?
Yeah.
And somebody got just
Carrie's crying. Carrie is crying on the bus.
Oh,
She laid on my lap.
You let her lay on your lap and you kind of took care of her? Wow.
She was crying.
That's nice. Did she stop crying when she got to kind of sit by you when you helped her?
Yeah, she wanted her mommy.
Oh, well, I can understand that. That's very good. We're proud of you. I'll bet Miss Montez was proud of you, wasn't she? I'll bet everyone was just really proud of you. I'm glad Hazel heroes like Jennifer, Hazel heroes like John, Michelle, and Amy. Thank you for helping us out in schools. Our last group of heroes come from Ford Elementary School. Let's start off with a strawberry blonde, right? I think I saw you before. Hi, what's your name?
Maureen Gansky,
Maureen, and how old are you?
6.
All right.
I mean 7.
Now, are you 6 or 7?
7.
Okay. When was your birthday?
Last night.
Last night was your birthday? No wonder you got mixed up in terms of how old you were. Are you in 2nd grade?
Yes.
And who's your teacher at Ford School?
Miss Roke.
Miss Rolk. And what do you do in 4th grade or 2nd grade that's fun? I guess you're not in 4th grade, huh?
Well, we're going to go on roller skating for Halloween Day.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to go to Ford School for something that I don't know about.
Huh?
And we go on our field trip.
Oh, you do? Have you been on a field trip?
Not yet.
Not yet, but you're getting ready to go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell me, why are you a Hazel hero, Maureen?
Because I found drugs in my bushes.
You do what?
Found drugs in my bushes.
Did. Tell me about it.
Well, I was playing in my front yard, and then I found this bottle, and I took it into my mom, and she opened them, and she saw that they were drugs. So then she took them to the police. She called the police, and they took them, the bad stuff away.
Mm-hmm.
But the robbers were out of state.
Mm-hmm.
That's-
Boy, you must have found some really important stuff.
Yeah.
When you found it, did you take it right to your mom?
Yes.
That's really very good. You did the right thing. Those of us that find stuff like that should take it directly to somebody who's bigger and knows more than we should, right? You
Right.
did the right thing. That's really good. I'm really proud of you. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Duchesne,
Duchesne, and your last name, Duchesne?
Mackenzie,
Duchesne McKenzie. And how old are you, Duchesne?
10 and a half,
And that makes you in what grade?
6th.
6th grade?
Yeah.
Students from Ford School, where did they go to junior high?
Beecher.
Beecher?
Hmm.
Do you have any brothers and sisters at Beecher?
I have one sister named Jenny at Beecher.
What grade is she in?
8th.
Are you looking forward to going to Beecher?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think happens at Beecher that doesn't happen at Ford?
I don't know how you go on to harder work and you have you go to 7 different classes instead of staying into one different class almost all day.
Yeah, you get to go and see different teachers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think that'll be fun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it probably will be. Who's your teacher now?
Mr. Lakota.
Okay. What do you do in Mr. Lakota's class?
We do, like, mathematics and spelling, English, and social studies and stuff like that.
Do you have a favorite class?
I like gym and art a lot.
Are you good at art stuff?
Yeah, pretty good.
Do you draw at home?
Sometimes when I'm bored, I do.
Okay. Do you have an art teacher at Ford School?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your art teacher?
I forgot her name.
Can't remember her name? Holy cow. Okay, why are you a Hazel hero? Duchesne?
Because I work in the kitchen at my school, and I help out in the library in the mornings and after school, and I get my work done.
How do you get all your work done if you do all that?
I take my homework home if I got any, and I get it done by the next morning.
Do you take homework home?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What do you do in the kitchen?
Like, we wash tables, and we go outside with the, I go outside with the second shift, like 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, and my friend Jennifer goes out with the 1st graders.
What do you do when you go outside? Do you watch and be sure?
Yeah, we just, like, watch and make sure that nobody gets into fights or anything, or that nothing happens to anybody.
What would you do if they got in a fight?
I don't know, we go and get a bigger 8, I guess, and they try to break it up between them.
Okay. Boy, that sounds like you have an important job at Ford School. I don't know what they're going to do when you go on to junior high. Maybe they'll find somebody else to take your place, huh? Probably. All right. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Angela White.
Oh, that's a fancy dress.
Thank you.
Did you get that dress for this program?
Mm-hmm.
You did? A brand new dress?
Mm-hmm.
That's really fancy, Angela.
Thank you.
And how old are you?
10.5.
Are you in the same grade as Duchesne?
No, I'm in 5th.
You're in 5th. Okay.
Mhm.
And who's your teacher?
Mr. Wagner.
Okay. What do you do in Mr. Wagner's class?
We do mathematics, and we take spelling tests every Friday, and sometimes he lets us go outside and have recess.
Do you like spelling?
Yes,
Are you good at it?
sort of.
Do you have words that you take home and study every week?
Yep.
You do.
Mhm.
And you get good grades?
Sometimes.
Do you know how to spell words without memorizing them?
Nope. Not
Mhm.
all of them. Some of them I do.
Do you?
Mhm.
Gosh, I wish I knew how to do that. I never learned how to do that. I always have to memorize everything that I knew how to spell. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I found $3 out in the playground, and I returned it to my teacher, and then my teacher gave it to Mr. Lakota, and then Mr. Lakota gave it to Mr. Mayo, and then Mr. Mayo found the owner, and he returned it to her, and that's why I became one.
You just 3 big bucks sitting out there in the playground?
Mhm.
How'd you ever walk onto it?
I was just going out into the field, and I seen an envelope, and it said Tammy, and then it said Tammy's field trip money, so I returned it to my teacher.
That's very good. I'm glad. I know a lot of people that would just stuck that in their pocket and bought candy with it, don't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, that is a real hero. We're glad to have these students from Ford School who are Hazel's heroes. Remember, there are a number of people in Hazel Park, schools who are Hazel's heroes. Watch around and see what these positive students do to make our district better.